Right. I am now in believe it when I see it mode. It's nothing like getting everything all set and then you're like, I just push the button to start. It goes, oh, you can't connect. Oh, you can't connect. Oh, I'm so glad. MPS, thank you for your patience. Thank you to whoever else is out there. Good to see you all. Lo-fi, it's going to be chill. Let's just all relax and have fun. Oh wait, no, you got to reload your video drivers after your stream is supposed to start. Whatever, who cares, right? Somebody cares, but they've already left, so that doesn't really matter. Delightful to be here, or delighted to be here. Y'all get to choose whether it's delightful. Yeah, it's good. We're gonna jump back into Baldur's Gate 1 here, which is sort of an exercise in giving thanks for Baldur's Gate 3 and the last 25 years that have made games a lot more interesting. Um, I feel kind of like we're spoiled these days because the games are just so effing good now, and it's so complex, realistic, huge. Um, I'm Baldur's Gate 1. I was in yesterday for about 2 hours to get my head straight and figure out, okay, that's right, this is how we play the game, all that kind of stuff. Summer weather today, yeah. We have well, it's June weather. Up here at 70 degrees north. It's uh actually right now it's beautiful. It's not very warm. It's about, I don't know, 10 or 11 degrees right now. But the sun is out and the sky is clear, and that's the first time it's been like that for a while. In June, we might get a few nice days, but basically June is punishment for a nice May and reminding us that summer here only lasts for 2 months out of the year. So June, we keep thinking, oh, isn't it going to be summer yet? No, it's not going to be summer, is what the weather says. You just be grateful for the small amount of summer we're going to give you on a spoon here in a few more weeks. So it's been pretty rainy and temperatures, I don't know, between 8 and 10. So it's starting to warm up a little. Um, but the weather's not going to stay nice. It's going to go back to being cold and rainy here in a little bit. So is what it is. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and start number one. It was I took a couple of hours, like I was saying, and oh God, mosquitoes. They're just starting, and I don't know what they're going to be like this year because we didn't get a very cold winter this year. So I'm kind of afraid that there's going to be a lot of them. Last few years, it hasn't been too bad right around the house here. Um, but if we would go out in the wilderness, it'd be really, same as usual. You walk outside. Oh, what happened to the sun? Oh, it's nothing wrong with the sun. It's just a cloud of mosquitoes and other insects. So I feel sorry for the people living in the interior and not the coast here, but so be it. Um, are you full of mig down there also, or is it not so bad where you live? Yeah, and yeah, we go if we go over to Finland here in the north, it's even worse there. It's I don't even know how people live up there. It's absolutely crazy. So anyway, well we better go ahead and get this party started. I had took a couple of hours and started to play a different game or not different game, a different save just to kind of get my head into it. Man, that's when I figured out this is a lo-fi thing. They put you in this little postage stamp zone, and then they go, yeah. So I'm thinking, do I need to walk up the zone? 'Cause what if there's like a house or some interesting stuff to find or that kind of thing? So in this starting zone, it's like you walking around with your two little characters, and then you go, oh, it's a bear. Yeah, we kill the bear. So we kill the bear, and then oh, it's another bear, and then after a while, it's a wolf, and then you meet two more people for your party, and then you keep walking. So, and and it got so, I kept assuming it would be really complicated. So I'm like, okay, so that means, so now, oh, the edge of the map, that's a fast travel thing. So I have to go all the way to the north part of the map so that I can go to where I'm supposed to go north. And it's not working. And I'm trying to make really complicated reasons for why it's not working. But then I finally paid attention to the map and I'm like, oh, no, 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 I can't go north. This brick, this little zone here, it only connects to the east. Even though it looks like it's a map where you can go anywhere, you can't. So I'm like, okay. So I go east. And then it's like, okay, well, you can walk up this zone again if you want to. And of course you want to, because if you don't get any experience and you don't level fast, because this is not only Dungeons and Dragons, it's old Dungeons and Dragons back in the day when, well, level 2, that's an accomplishment. And that's because most people don't play D&D long enough to get to level 3. So I was like, oh, I remember those days. But so then I'm walking up the map and it goes, okay, now you can go north. So retro, it's weird because this used to be normal for me to the extent that anything is normal for me. But I don't, 26 years ago when I played this game, I don't remember anything about it, right? So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring this up. I've seen a few people join, but I wanted to wait until they left before we start. Only the loyal get to join me here. So if you're not behaving, I'll just pretend like I'm boring and not doing anything. Let's see here. We start up the game here. I haven't messed with the sound. Oh, that was the other thing. 30 years ago, we didn't have a lot of disk space, right? And we didn't have a lot of bandwidth for so the game, it has, I went into it like an inn or a little tavern area, and they have this little piece of music playing, and I kind of timed it in my head. The little piece of music that they play in the tavern runs for between 15 and 20 seconds. That's how long the song is. But that means that it's on a little loop. And so you hear the same song 3 times a minute, more or less. And you know how long it takes you to get that stuck in, like, the hippocampus halfway out to your long-term memory. It's not very long, but it's taking place, it's a subtle brain conditioning mind control thing. And so but all of a sudden I was in the tavern, I'm buying and selling and doing all kinds of stuff, and I realize I'm getting really tense, and that's because that effing song has been playing. And so now I'm really afraid to go back to that tavern in this game, but we'll do it anyway. So, all right, so let's see here where we are. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm not actually shifted over in OBS yet, am I? Let's go ahead and do that. And we go to there, and we go back to the game, and then single player load game. Pickle flute. There we go. Okay, that's right. I stopped it right after I picked up these two yahoos in the first in this little starting zone there. So we're gonna go get the game going, and then I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, it looks like the sound level is okay. If anything is weird, please do let me know. Dungeon Master on Amiga. Yeah. The boss. Yeah. Oh, man. Knot. Gnats is what we call them. Gnats. The knot is the same in Norwegian. So, which, of course it is. But yeah, we have clegg also, these giant biting flies. I don't even know what they're called, and they're everybody hates them the worst because when mosquitoes bite you after a while, it doesn't matter much anymore. But the clegg, it just hurts, and you can't spray stuff to keep them away. So, oh, did you? Oh, was that the big white one? I had two of them, but I start to talk and get loud, and then I can see them. They kind of raise their head and look at me, and they're like, "Oh, he's just going to keep going, isn't he?" So, all right, okay, it's just you and me. We got rid of everybody else, so let's go have some fun here. Yeah, the big white one. That's Simu. My stepson, when we got him 10 years ago, he decided he wanted to name him Seymour because he was going to be like a sniper and get birds, just like, Seymour, the Finnish sniper in World War II. Uh, Turns out Seymour is the most chill cat on earth. He had a really tough childhood, but his whole life he's just been, no, it's okay. It's okay. So, birds fly down. Nah, they're just birds. So, all right, let's see. I think I set the sound wrong because I'm not hearing it. Yeah, I sure did. There, now we have the delightful sounds of the forest.
Go suck your blade.
Okay.
Spit it out. You rang.
All right, so I did figure out that I do need to go find all the things and kill them in the last playthrough, and I hadn't done that in this game. And this is why. So anyway, I did also, though, learn that if I just leave the characters alone, that they will pretty much always do the right thing, which I found really nice to know. But give me a second here, cause it turns out I thought this guy was just a little thief, but it turns out he is a fighter and a thief, dual classed. So I had a little note to myself that when I start this game, I want to get him. Okay, that's something we don't need. This is something I can just put up here. So I wanted to make sure I gave him a sword so that he doesn't need to learn those yet because it's not really that necessary. He's got his sword, so he can switch that in now. And then he's much more effective as a fighter. Oh, she has leather armor, but she's not wearing it, so we got to get her to do that. And then I think everybody has... Oh, no, did she have... Yeah, she had that wand of magic missile or whatever. And that's actually better for this dude to have, because he's not supposed to go into combat. One of the things I need to look at is... she does not need she doesn't really need any healing potions. So we change over to this. Go back to him. Pelle Svanslös. So he could disappear. Oh, it was a Manx. Oh, they're so cute. You'll get me to say that for pretty much all the cats, but take one of these and keep it, and then I'm going to take the other two and give them to you. So now he's got 3. It'll be a while before I hit something that's super dangerous, but it's good to be careful here. All right, with that done, I'm going to go ahead and save the game because I got a reminder that this game does not save very often. And it's a good idea. Oh,
I'd be much preferring the cover of night, or this blasted daylight.
Ah, yes, this blasted daylight.
There's our wolf. Go get him. And then the magic user jumps up. But it doesn't really matter, because once the fighter gets aggro, it seems to work out pretty okay. Ow! Dude. The thing is, I don't have a cleric or any kind of a healer, so I tend to drain my potions pretty quick. I don't have very good armor yet, which, of course, I don't. It's the beginning of the game, but... Mirko, hello! Henceforth, the Legend of Pickle Flute. Yes, he is, Pickle Flute is doing pretty okay. I played offline for a couple of hours so that I could figure out how this game actually goes, because it goes really slow. Does the magic user still use the shield as a chair? he's I don't seem to have a shield on this guy. I don't even know what happened. I started a new game yesterday so that I could just play offline, and so now I'm all confused because, like, wait, what? These guys don't have all of the things that they should have and all of this other stuff. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to attack the black bear. I'm actually going to have the mage.
Something troubling you?
Yeah, something's troubling me. If I leave you alone, you're going to go stab the bear with your little dagger. He should have a shield. It would make him a more effective fighter because he wouldn't go fighting. There you go. Oh, jeez.
You spoke at me?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That is not okay.
Your voice is ambrosia.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, little magician guy or necromancer guy. Thank you for shooting the dead bear. Your timing is perfect.
Go on then. I'm on it.
All right, well, we survived. I made a straight fighter in the
This better be good.
in the second game, and he had much better armor and hit points than my little ranger does here. But so good. Poaching is legal, but only if it's wolves or dogs. I think. I don't think I'm supposed to kill bears, but
Go suck your blade.
hey, excuse me, don't. Let's not be rude.
I'm on it.
There we are. Okay, now.
Stop touching me!
Yeah. Okay, that was pretty splendid. Okay, so we got everybody selected. Now I can just say, I can click here and say attack. Everyone will attack. So then at that point I can.
Something troubling you?
Bears are scary stuff, so I'm just going to have him flame off again. Dude, did you shoot it?
A death be in me.
Ah,
if I don't get
jeez.
help, what need he dead? A death be a pox on ye. I'll no lose my neck to this lot.
Morale failure running. Yeah, I would fail my morale check too if I had no hit points left.
Your voice is ambrosia.
Yeah. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh loves to bite your leg off and scratch you up too. Nah.
I never loved you.
Nah. Nope. Nope. But this was the day that Pickle Flute learned a valuable lesson. That valuable lesson is do not send the frickin'... He says he's a fighter. I guess he's not really a defender, though. Alright, so... course correction needed, I guess. I don't have another bow. Yeah, you did. Is... They're evil characters, you see. So they would say that kind of a thing. I don't really know what else to do except not that. Maybe stage it so that he comes in a little later or something. I don't know.
I'm on it.
Not attack the bears, maybe? That's cheap, lame garbage. I got 4 characters. I should be able to defeat a bear. Okay, here we go. Well, there is that. I used to have a little sign on my office door up till last year that when I needed focus time, because I needed to actually work on getting a project done, I had a little sign on my door that said, "Please do not disturb the Eastbjorn," the polar bear. So didn't work though. Okay, here we go. And then Mr. Magician.
Something troubling you?
Yeah, I'm going to have you actually cast just like a normal spell on this dude. Okay, and then you're doing what back here? My gosh, you guys suck. Okay. We will settle for that.
Spit it out. Right, what's this then?
Okay. Yeah. No help for you. All right. So, saving does not require save your schnups in this case. So, since I seem to be having trouble keeping myself alive, can't use question marks. So now we're saving before the bear. Saved by the bear. Oh, that's right, he was up here. Hey! Yeah, pretty much. All right, so attack the bear, and then
Your voice
mage.
is ambrosia.
Oh, you're so sweet. Go after him like that.
Get over here.
Okay, and then maybe I didn't like give him. Or maybe I didn't have him shoot off the thing. Oh, actually, this is a different bear, though. There we go. Ah, that's the way you do business here. Thank goodness there was no loot.
You rang.
I did.
I'm on it.
I gave my other test character, who was this big beefy guy, I gave him a squeaky female voice, and that was funny as hell until I had to listen to it for 20 minutes. then my funny little joke came back to bite me. All right, and then
Stop touching me!
that I just don't understand.
Get over here.
And then do that again, please. I keep forgetting that there's really strict timings, you know, so it's X amount of rounds per attack and yeah. Was that a miss? Whoa, he hit him for 22. That should... Oh, it died. Oh, good job, flute boy. That was good. Well, Pickle Flute casts save game after bears. Because that went about as perfect as it possibly could have. And there's absolutely no reason to do that differently. All right, now we're off. And then I just got to run around and make sure there wasn't any. There wasn't much in this zone. I think the 2 bears and the wolf were everything. But see, I didn't do that last time, so we're going to pretend like I don't know that. I didn't get very far in my little test playthrough. Mostly I was just trying to figure out how to get the feeling of the game. I kept assuming that things were really complex, like, you know, you needed some special way to say, you know, to pick which direction you're traveling in, and like for fast travel and stuff. And it turns out, no, that's not the case. This game, you open up fast travel because it's not an open world game. There's many zones. There's little zone chunks that are spread out on a larger map, but the stuff in between is nothing. So, which, again, that's generally how these things work. All right. Much better. Rulon, hello, Rylon. Good to see you, my guy. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, this is one of the best games of 1999. I guess released in 98, but I got it in 99. So yeah, oh my God. This
And the rivers run red!
yeah, that too. Yeah, the folks at Warhorse, if they haven't seen this game yet, they should take a look at this. They'd probably hang their heads in shame. You know, oh, this is how we could have done Kingdom Come Deliverance. No, it's fun. It's definitely a. I'm really surprised. I'm really comfortable with the modern day of games and gaming. We've learned a lot. I keep saying that, but things are really different today than they were when this game came out, and it's really good. But at the same time, it's also really fun to play things. This was back in a day where people were trying to figure out how to do this kind of game. It's not like Baldur's Gate was one of 200 games that were all the same, doing the same kind of thing now. 2025, we say extraction shooter, and people are like, oh yeah, it's Tarkov. Well, also, we made 8 other games just like Tarkov. Okay, Battle Royale. Yeah, we have Fortnite and PUBG, and then, you know, freaking Tetris wants to make a Battle Royale game, and so, you know, well, we have an open world sandbox adventure with elves and dwarves. Okay, well, that's, hello. That's, um, Dragon Age, or that's Baldur's Gate, or Witcher 3, or, you know, there's just like there's thousands of titles, and those are just from the big studios. Then there's this slew of indie games that are using old engines or whatever to generate, you know, fun other kinds of things. But this was the one. Sorry, chum. Another caravan raided northeast of Bergost. I must report these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. All right. Well, you better go then. Oh, another wolf. This mage, does he have anything to cast? He's got one thing. Another minor drain. Just cast it. Choom. Nice. We survived yet again.
Hardly worth my time.
No, I wasn't really talking to you. I was talking to the whole
Right,
party.
what's this
There
then?
we go. Okay, so we got this map. Now we can travel. Okay, so here I can go to High Hedge, or I can go to Friendly Army Inn. Oh no, this destination is not reachable. So there again we go. Okay, this doesn't have a name. All right, well, we just go here because it's on the
Oh,
way.
there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Stay thy course a moment. Nigh onto a 10-day. That's like when you're doing time in Scandinavia. You know, it's not 8:40. It's 10 after, halfway to 9. That took me a while to get used to. What time is it now? No, it's 10 minutes before halfway to 9. And I think Denmark has it even more weird than that. But let's see. No decent conversation. This is another thing I find interesting, is they'll give you 4 options or 3 options of things you can say to him. But most, not all, but most of the conversations, once, even if it's like to a merchant or somebody, whatever it is that you choose, the other 2 options go away and you don't get to do them. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, well, you weren't gonna trouble me anyway. So Lion's Way, Candlekeep, Coastway to the east. All right, here we
Right,
go
what's this
again.
then?
What are these? Gibberlings, or gibberlings. Depends on whether we're going to turn them into jibs or whether they're gibbering. He said, laughing at his own stupid joke. Well, so what are you guys not? Oh, did I?
And the rivers run red!
Yes, they do. Especially when you're here, whoever that is screaming. Oh, they have loot. They have gold.
Never light the sunlight. 'Tis just too bright.
Okay. That's all right, my guy. 12 gold. All right. Now we're getting paid. Well, I'm glad that wasn't a high-intensity monster, because since we just sat there and stared at him. I love it when the map goes flat. It's like, okay, all right, so we're done here. End of zone. All right. Bear ghost to the south. Who are you? And out. Or Anu. Must dash to Baraghost, I must. Make way for the messenger. This place is crawling with messengers. I suppose if I could... Maybe I could make some gold off of them or something. I don't know. Uh-oh.
That's about enough for one day.
Oh, does that mean you're tired and we should rest? All right. Oh, it's question mark. Members of this caravan met a violent death. Looks that way. While there is no evidence to suggest it, you would surmise that bandits must be responsible. Well, we do like to surmise, we humans. So we'll surmise that. We got a little gold along the way. I wonder if we should rest a little. I don't know if that was a signal that we were supposed to do that. Let's just do it. Anyway, what's his name needs his spells back. Now it's dark. I think one of the two characters waiting for us in the friendly arm are, I think one of them is a healer. So if they will work with the other two, then we're in good shape. Dungeons and Dragons does the whole thing of well, if you're evil, there we go. I guess I should have checked to see what they were before we just walked up and attacked them. But... oh, jeez. Oh, you, of all people. Here, I just need... no, stop. This guy.
Is ambrosia. Hardly worth my time.
Walk. Walk away. There we go. That was a lucky thing.
You right. Sorted.
And by lucky, I mean it was nice that the game did not punish me for sending the magic user in to fight. Let's see. Save the game. Because we can, and we really should. Oh, this is a different one. What the heck? Another ring and a thing. I'm assuming that that is just to sell at some point. Oi? Oh, a bastard sword. Yeah. Let's see, who's the biggest bastard in the
Go on
group?
then.
That would be you. Yeah, let's see. Oh no, except you know what? Bastard swords are not his proficiency. He's a longsword, short sword guy. Or longsword, longsword, longbow guy. So we will give you... Oh. We will give you the bastard sword. You can at least get some use out of it. And then... Oh, she doesn't have a melee weapon for when she runs out of other things. So we'll give that to her. Because I believe she can use that as a thief. Yes. All right. Yeah. I hope so. Or maybe it's, you know, maybe it's like Kingdom Come where, you know, you don't get to see Markvart until the end of the second game. Maybe Baldur is somebody that,
Sorted.
well, sorry, maybe
Step
next
down.
game, maybe in one of the DLCs will let you see him. I don't know. Stay tuned for the next exciting chapter of Who the F is Baldur?
Stop touching!
If I must.
And what shall I do, says the magic user who has 2 spells, and we say, well,
You
just hang
rang.
out back
I'm
there.
on it.
We'll let you know if we need anything. Okay, there's nothing down that way. It could be. Or maybe it's a multicultural reference because you know, in Norwegian gate isn't gate, it's gate, which means street. So maybe this is Baldur Street, kind of like Sesame Street, you know, the kids show in the United States. Well, if I find a character named Kermit, I'll know I'm on the right track there. The friendship we got. God damn it. Oh man, I wish you were here last time because I kept going off on in the beginning of the game. I think it was in the tutorial. Just over and over again, they took out Baldur's Gate and they put in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. It cracked me up every time he turns around. One of the little, what was his name? Belt was the name of the character in the house that was teaching us, and it's like, well, when you make your way through Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, like the friendship we met along the way. How is Belt, by the way? I hope he's well. He's tied up at the moment. Maybe diseased gibberling. Oh, you know what, Mr. Mage guy?
Something troubling you?
Nothing's troubling me, but I'm thinking you could actually probably do something useful and shoot a missile at the guy that we're not attacking otherwise.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh yeah! Look at that, you helped. That's so cute. His
Go on then.
his little magic missile actually made a
Sorted.
difference. Coastway. Okay, so these just are more and more signs. Do 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 do. That's ominous music. Emphasis on short keys and yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's the mage class in Dungeons and Dragons. Aw. Ogre. Oh, this dude's gonna waste us here. Can I just save now? You cannot save during combat. Ah, well, whatever. It has been a while. Can I just run like hell? Because I wanted to save before we... No, he gonna chase us. Okay. Maybe. Oh, we run faster than he does, so that's good. I'll give him a minute. See if he comes over here. Okay. Oh, I guess I could save for now. Yeah. If everyone jumps him, you can yeah, I'll throw him in. Shoot first, ask questions. That magic missile, I don't know, I don't know if you guys know of a YouTube channel. It's called Viva La Dirt League. They have become kind of large these days, but they do little sketches in sort of an EverQuest or World of Warcraft style game. They're doing a lot of different things now, but in that one, one of their players was Mage Sword. Oh yeah. Fireball would be nice. Well then, yeah, in this Viva La Dirt League, she decides to she's gonna duel somebody, and she casts a fireball. Takes her 20 seconds to get this in. This little spark comes out and bounces off the dude's armor. That's magic missile to me. Is like, wow, you could do a point of damage there. And you know what, though? If you're really lucky, you could do as many as 4 points of damage with that. Yeah. So, Mage in D&D is one of those things where if you can actually play, you can find a group where you can play long enough to get to be like level 5 or 6. Then you start to get spells where you're like, whoa, that actually did some damage. I have value, don't I? So... A single spark. And, the D&D and its origins and what they tried to stay true to, in the old days, it wasn't about, okay, level 2, level 3, level 5, level 10. Okay. Is it becoming daylight or is it lightning? Well, if it's raining, it should be okay, though. Hey! Well, so where did the ogre go? Maybe I was somewhere else. I thought he was right here, though. Anyway, well, we have more important things to do now. Go, Mage. It's your birthday. Oh. I did it again, didn't I? Now he's down to 1.
If I must.
Yeah, you sure as hell must. Now... Oh, this was pretty stupid. Here, I'll bring him back around here for you guys, okay? Yeah.
No!
These are little POS dudes. What is the deal here? Yeah, how about them apples, huh?
Me if I no get help.
You know what? This is ridiculous here. All right, try to get
Sorted.
salted. This time we won't send the magic user. There's no way. Unless that ogre has eaten too much candy for dinner, there's no way that we're going to defeat that dude. If he's even still here, I don't know. There we go. Okay, now, here we go. Let's do it properly. Don't get impatient. You guys are all going to attack. The mage
Something troubling you?
is going to attack the other one. Wait, what are you...
Hardly worth my time.
Well, yeah, you big dumb oaf. What are you doing? Did I tell him to do something wrong? Sometimes I left click on these guys when I shouldn't.
Get over here.
Oh, he doesn't have any spells.
I feel so cold.
Well, you got a healing potion, so we can have you take
You're
care
a
of
queer
that.
fellow.
Excuse me. Don't shame me.
This
Okay.
way.
You can get out of the fight at least.
Ow!
That was tough. All right, so who has... He's got 3. He's got 3. So we can give 1 to her. Ah, he needs to chip in 1 also. You know what? This is difficult enough. I should probably just go get the other 2 members of the party. Oh, I don't like that though, because that leaves monsters unkilled. That's no fun.
What you want?
Oh, I put them in the bar.
Yep.
I didn't give her any because I didn't figure she was going to be getting hit, but she's not out of arrows. Okay. All right, so at this point,
Spit it out.
we're okay. Yeah. Well, oh, is it okay? So it's okay to say that during Pride Month. Are you pickle fluted friends?
Right, what's this then?
Sounds like I don't know. That's weird. Wasn't he right here? He was. I bet they despawned him. Oh, here he is. Oh yeah, this is going to work great. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Your voice
Mage.
is ambrosia.
Just try and... Actually, we got 5 charges of this thing, right?
And the rivers run red!
Wait, why are you...
I care not.
What are you doing? Okay, hang on.
Stop touching me!
You stop bugging me. Okay, there's that.
You're a queer fellow.
Okay,
This
you
way.
need to come back here. Oh, hey, this is working great. Let's see.
What you want?
I want you.
done
I
had
guess I
enough.
want you to start kiting this dude since he's really fascinated by some aspect of you. Let's see here. We go to him and fire again. Oh yeah, hey. Oh yeah, hey. Well, all right.
You rang. Right, what's this then?
I was gonna say, tell me there's loot. I got a belt. Oh, a girdle. It's not a belt. And then another girdle. Rainbow obsidian necklace. Wow. A morning star. Wow. If you see, Mirko, I don't know why I just don't listen to you and just do, you know, everything that you say. We're not married, but you know that I'm in so much trouble. No, my wife is out visiting her daughter and grandkids, so I can make those snide little comments. I don't think she watches any of my live streams. She does. She doesn't say so. Okay. To be honest, I know what obsidian is. I don't know what rainbow obsidian is. That's a new one for me. Is it like not just black, it's different colored, or is it just a Victor? Good to see you, my guy. I hope you're doing well. Everything okay over in Seattle? And oh, I absolutely promise we're going to be wasting time today. I'm wasting time a little more effectively than I was last time, but we're still very much in wasty mode here. It's shades, impurities. Oh, how fun. Oh, I gotta go look that up. Oh, thank you. That was fun to make. I got another one coming for outlets, and it's also fun. But I'm being super, well, kind of busy, but also super lazy when I'm not busy. So anyway, Snook. Okay. This is so cool. I got to go learn about this. I once in a while I have a hobby of polishing rocks, and I have a. Do we dare assume the wolf will not kill us? No, that's not a smart thing to dare or to assume.
Your voice is ambrosia.
Good. My coolest project so far is about a 10-15 minute drive from us here. There is there's a copper mine by the fjord that was running in the 1800s. They closed it down around 1900. But they have these big kind of these mounds of slag that they would cook the copper ore when it was coming out, and then they would take the reduced stuff and put it on ships in the fjord and send it off. And of course, then you just leave the slag laying around. But so a couple of years ago, I went out there and I picked up a bunch of these chunks of broken up rocks and things to see if they would polish, and it turns out they actually they do polish, and they turn into this really cool, awesome stuff. It's reminds me a little bit of obsidian because it does shine up really well, but there's so many impurities and imperfections in it that it has, it looks like moon rocks or something. There's little craters and pits and dots. Every now and then there's this tiny little circle of copper that's sitting inside the rock, little bits of ash and all kinds of super cool stuff. So I gotta catch up here. General Kenobi. I look like a rock polisher. Yeah, it does. It does. And yet it's just garbage from the mine. Onyx, yeah. Kinda, yeah.
I could do no other.
It's it's difficult in a 1080p webcam to make it a good picture of it, but maybe I'll go find a better picture, toss it up on the community pages. I love the community pages here because I put all kinds of random BS that has nothing to do with anything, And you guys still tolerate that, so. I do have a Tumblr. I have it's a lore tone. It's good for, I think it's a 6-pound tumbler. And I also have I have a vibrating it's not a tumbler but a vibrating thing, and the electric motor burned out on it, unfortunately, so I got to get that fixed before, because it's like thousands of or hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and there's no effing way I'm gonna pay that company to do that. So it's out of commission. It's also loud. It's like 180 decibels. It'll shatter car windows at 100 meters. So I never did find a really good way to use that before it broke anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're trying to drag me back into X4. I can feel it. I need to have a parallel life so that I can, I can have 2 streams going at the same time where I'm playing 2 different games as me, and also one of my alter egos will be having a job so that I can stream all the time instead. Oh, it died. Okay.
Right, what's this then?
Yeah, it's so fun. The 2 things that I really enjoy in small amounts. You know what? Let's come over here, and I'm just going to rest these guys again because people are starting to get beat up and worn out. The other thing that I like to watch a lot for a short while, and then I don't watch it for a long time, are people going out and hunting with metal detectors, which is something I also like to do up here every now and then. So it's kind of fun. That same mining area where I get that slag rock from is there's also a lot of old bits of machinery and stuff over there lying in the dirt and the sand, because that used to be kind of the main population center up here before World War II. Let's see, we gotta take you and tell you to just chill.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Boom. X4 is a complex game. It does take forever to learn. No, it doesn't take forever to learn. It does take time to learn. And there were parts of it that I really want to like it. And there's a lot of really good things about it. And I still haven't figured out what it is about it that has put me off, but yeah. Oh man, I started playing Eve, same kind of thing, just for a short while, and it was really clear that in order to play that, I would have to basically abandon everything else in my life, and there were some people who said that I couldn't do that. So keep your voices down. What should I be wary of? Gibberlings. Well, I'm not going to be wary of anything out here. I think I've killed everything in the zone except for you. Wolf. Whatever. All right. Civitai, hello. Oh, good. Yeah, I saw that thing had started, and I was like, oh, damn, because I got to start streaming here pretty soon. But I'm glad to hear it went well. Dude, your video of you fighting sword people with a garden hoe was... Oh my god, that was the best. That was so fun. Yeah, the metal detector thing, that was it's really fun, but and sometimes, oh, I found a little piece of a chain from a tractor, or this, from the 1800s or something. That's fun to do. One of the two time, one of the times my wife and I went out for a while, we right away we're like, boom, hey, we got something. We pull it up, and I'm like, oh my God, it's a bullet casing. This looks like this is from World War II. And so we bring it home, and I clean off the back really well, and sure enough, it looks old. It's not something that was like from a hunting rifle in the 70s or 80s or anything like that. So I'm like, no, this looks like it's from World War II. It was in the right area where there was a big German battleship up here. Um, so it would make sense. We were kind of hoping we might find something. But so then I look up the code, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is this code. And so I go to a site that explains what all the codes are for. And it's like, yeah, this was from a factory in such and such a place where they took slave labor from Poland. And so the people that made this bullet casing were like basically enslaved, making weapons and ammunition for the enemy until they died under the horrible conditions. And I still have the casing, but it's not like I excitedly show it to people because I don't know, it's like a talisman of sorrow or something. I overreact to a lot of stuff, but this thing, I'm just like, every now and then I pass by it and I see it, and I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, man, or whoever it was that was forced to make that. It's crazy ass stuff. So were you playing with the hoe today in the tournament? Oh no, that was a different game. That was Half Sword. Um, yeah, yeah, it's harsh stuff. But you know what? It's real life. So is what it is. See, now we can go to the Friendly Arm Inn. Let's do that. Yes. We are looking for Khalid and Jaheda. Yeah.
Sorted.
Salted. Oh, this looks like the entrance to a place. You know what? Let's just go in and add people to the party if we can.
I should have joined the army.
Yes. Welcome to the Friendly Arm. I trust you know the rules of conduct. I misread this. There are rules. What kind of rules? What I read was there are rules? What are rules? There's some kind of conditioning in my head that has, yeah. Well, tell me, what kind of rules? While herein you will act with the utmost of civility to all other guests. This is neutral ground, and all grievances are left at the gates. If the grievances come in, then you will go out. I love that. Snippety snap. Do you have anything to tell me?
I should have joined the army.
Nope. Oh wait, no. Same little story there. Okay. Oh, no. I have to talk to you. Certainly, common sense rules the day here in the Friendly Arm Inn Enhanced Edition. Okay. Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh, that's outdoors. No problem, Rulon. You take care. Always good to see you when you come by. So thank you. I really appreciate the visit.
Hello there.
We'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Hello there.
He used to be a bandit. King of the Nine Hells lived in Nashkel. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound like somebody I would really want to spend a lot of time with. Oh, a door. Okay. Let's go in the door. There's a person here.
Sorted.
Hello, pal.
I'm moving out soon. I hear they have an army down in Nushkel. Gonna use the friendly arm to launch against the gate, I hear. Hopefully I'm gone by then. I don't really know what any of that means, but I appreciate you sharing that little tidbit with me. Oh, well, thank you for leaving your sword as you're moving out. Locked. I do have a thief here. Let me save, because I don't know if thieving is a problem. But we'll see what we get out of that. Let's see.
Yep,
Yep. Can you pick that lock, please?
this way.
Failed. Okay. Can you retry it? Can I do F5? Yes. Oh, okay. So he triggers. So there is some risk. I don't know what the risk is, but we don't need to find out. Anything in here?
Hello, pal.
Get out of... Okay. Nothing else in there. See ya!
Hey.
Sorted.
Salted. Okay, there are cows. And then this guy.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Bentley and Gilanda. Husband and wife, they've run the friendly arm for as long as anyone can remember. They're real good people. Well, alright. If you say so, then I believe you and we will be their friends. A lot of folks out here.
You said something?
Plow broke apart. Iron in this region seems to deteriorate for no known reason. That doesn't sound so good. Looking for anything that lights up for loot, because I don't have much of anything here at this point.
Wife's been getting prickly on me eyes.
Yeah, okay. Well, this sounds like maybe Baldur is messing around with iron. He's trying to corner the market or something.
Hello.
There is to be no fighting or stealing. That's fine. Hadn't really planned on doing that, at least not while anyone was watching, so. So there we have that. Father's farm, yeah, oh, okay, so now we're getting repeating dialogue from different people. That's fine. Some dude just ran away over here.
Hello.
Guard. All right. Oh, that's what all the guards say. Yeah. All right. Lots of stuff here. It's easy to search the barrels when you don't have to actually look at them. All right.
Hi, friend.
Huh? What brings you... I've not... Huh? pardon my being too forward, but you've the bearing of someone I've been looking for. About your height, they were. Might you have traveled from Candlekeep by any chance? Don't move, I have something for you. Oh, okay. I'm sure it'll be something tasty. Cinnamon buns? Yeah, that's what I thought. Another assassination attempt. All right. Let's see.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Go back that way. I don't know what this guy is going to be like, but we're not going to wait and find out.
Ye spoke at me?
All right.
And the rivers run red!
That worked pretty well.
You're a queer fellow.
Oh, here.
Stop touching me!
Shoot him again, please. What the F was that? What? Okay. Main character's been killed. We could start the game over. Okay. And oh, all right. Well,
What's this then? Right, what's this then?
I don't have to do quite as much running around to get this back. Well, at least I know where he's at.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Okay, who are these people? Done that one. I don't know if this is random or if I need to pay attention.
You said something?
Okay. I got a journal update for talking to somebody at one point.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Maybe I already got that. I don't know. Okay. Never did find anything out here, so...
Life's been getting prickly on me arse.
Okay. Alright, so... we're going to go ahead and save this just so we're closer. And then... Hello, friend.
Hi, friend.
You're a queer. I've done had enough of this.
Something troubling you. I could do no other.
Okay, you're going to kill me for being uppity now. Okay.
Ye spoke at me?
Spit it out.
And the rivers run red!
What you want?
Oh, he's near death already this time. See, that's the thing. Everything comes down to saving throws. Oh, the guards got him. Okay. Did Tarnesh. That was interesting. So this time... No, it was all pickle flute. All right, well, good. So that worked out really well.
You rang.
We'll take that one. Did he have loot?
Sorted.
Yeah, he had a scroll. Oh yeah, oh, a bunch of stuff. 58 gold. That's thank you. That was a 30% increase in my wealth there. Let me check real quick. So he's the mage, so he can use this thing. This he can't use. That'll be for the... Ooh, it's a letter. Bounty notice. If you're evil, there's a bounty on this guy called Pickle Flute. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. Wow. 200's not that much. But maybe it's a lot for some people here. Oh, it says copy note. Not sure what I do about that, but I'm going to do that. I have a vague memory that that means that you can toss the actual ones later or something. Not sure. These need to be identified, and I have no one who can do that, so that's going to be expensive. And I shouldn't even be wearing this one, but because I don't like to wear things if I don't know what they do. But this one time we're going to do that. That's longsword. Have morning stars. I don't really need them. All right, good enough. That was grand. Go on in.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Am I a sod to you? Excuse me. Me uncle is in Baldur's Gate, so apparently it is a place, and I can't get there to see him. He's a mage. Okay. Let's see here. There's a chest.
Sorted.
Locked.
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale.
Dorn. Michael Dorn? Bruce Dorn? Worf in Star Trek. Who this guy sounded vaguely like. Really? I gotta go look that up at some point.
Then why do you bother me? Be gone.
It doesn't sound like him when he actually, but the first thing he said.
You fool adventurers better be responsible out there.
Okay. Troubles. Bandits who make things unsafe.
Can I assist you?
Troubles in the region. Yeah, okay. Did I already talk to him? I don't remember.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
No, that... Excuse me? Whelp.
I need some ale.
Okay, see? Weak iron things. Huh.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Plow broke. It's deteriorating for no... Okay, so I'm gaining...
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
I'm getting updates that are all different for the same basic thing.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Okay, there's somebody up. Who are you? I'm a commoner.
Yes?
Word around here is that the west road is the safest. That's where we came from. South to Baragos is dangerous, but there's still been some traffic. Nashkel is supposed to be some rough traveling, so that's, okay. You gotta be careful about that stuff. Oh, hey, here's my friends.
How long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
You are Gorian's child. I am Jaheira. This is Khalid. Good to know you. Okay, he stammers. Good to know you. We are old friends of your adopted father. If he's dead, we're sorry about that. Gorian often said he worried for your safety. With good reason. You got mauled by a bear not just an hour ago. Oh my goodness. We could travel with you until you get settled to help you find your lot in life. Okay. Yeah, company's welcome. Oh. My current companions are also going to Nushkal. Alright, good. Ha ha. Nice. Okay. And then these guys.
Servant awaits.
Chihira is... Okay, so she's a fighter druid. Okay. And then...
Can I help you?
Yeah. Show me you. You are... Plane fighter. That's actually good. So I have a lot of slappy slashy folks here now. So tell me what you have. You have longsword, and you have a shield, and you was a splint mail, and a helmet. Okay. And then...
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Okay. You're a fighter druid, but you have leather armor. And a quarterstaff. Oh, you're a druid. You can't use anything useful. Oh, and you, Mr. Fighter Dude. I'm sorry, I keep switching here. Let's see. He just has a longsword. Alright, well...
As you direct.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Go on then. I'm on it.
Okay, we're still a little under the weather here, so... Hang on, I got people walking all over the place. That's Nessie. I was supposed to talk to her.
I hope our establishment's to your liking.
My name is Nessie. Who are the new faces here? Urshi's writing a book. Unshi. Khalid is here. Dorn's over there. He's mad. Landrin's on the top floor. Tarnesh, who's dead. Yeah, okay. So, not much about that, but...
It's been
Dirk?
dreadful slow business lately.
Sell me... Okay. So we can get our hit points back for 5 gold. That's good. Okay. That seems to have worked. Good. I can't sell quarterstaffs. All right, well, Silver ring, fire agate gem. I don't want to sell anything. I don't know what it is. Morning star we don't need because the druid can't use that either. 25 for the necklace. That's nice. Long swords we don't need more of. I'm just going to drop the quarterstaffs. Oh, I have that armor thing I need to look at. I need to sell that letter. I've copied it, I think. Yeah. We'll assume that's okay. Do you have anything? You have a short sword you don't need. You have two spells that you already know. Okay. So he's, oh, that's another 100. That's good. Mostly what I need to do here at this point is I need to find a way to get these guys to be a little safer since they don't have any friggin' hit points. At this point I got 6 people, so damage output isn't critical, although we'll see what we have there. I was going to look for a bastard sword, 37. We'll do armor first. Okay, so splint mail. I had one fighter in leather armor. Can you? No, druids can't use splint. Can you use chain? No. Can you use studded leather, maybe? All right, let's check out shields. And then I gotta find out what my fighters can wear. Let's see. So what do you, this guy, the multi-class thief guy. No, not you. This guy, the multi-class thief fighter. You got studded leather armor. Ha! Druids can use that. So that's better than regular leather. And can thieves? Thief can't use splint. But he's first fighter, so I don't know if he can use that or not. Here, let's do this. Can you wear this? Oh, you sure can. Good stuff. So then we give... So we're going to upgrade from leather to studded leather. Hurrah. Hurrah. Okay, good. That's taken care of. Now, I need 1 unit of splint mail. And... I don't think you can get anything, so that's... And at some point, she needs something better, because she's a straight thief. Okay. And I have splint already, which is the best that I can do. And we're just going to drop this junk on the ground here. All right. And I think the druid can do heals. I got to double check that.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Let's see. Buy some stuff. Oh, here, I got an extra leather armor I can get rid of now for 1 large gold piece. That's exciting. I'm going to assume I can buy the bastard sword. That's... Oh, I need arrows. It's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. And... then she had that. I need fighter armor for the fighter, or for the... I need 1 unit of splint mail. and then I need... Damn it, I didn't check shields. But I know I'm going to need one of them. Okay. Sorry for all the long fiddling. This is something I promise I won't do all the damn time, but... So you're the one who needs the armor. Yeah. There. He's all sorted. And then the bastard sword also goes to him. All right, now we got it going here. Yeah, it is. It's a fascinating, you know, the druids can't wear chainmail because it, you know, kind of interferes with, I guess the metal interferes, but then the studs in your studded leather, that's not a problem. Okay. Let's see. He's got a big fat shield. You have a medium shield. You don't have any shield. Okay, you need the help more, I think, anyway. Yeah, you don't have that many hit points, so we definitely put that on you. Get you a helmet someday. You've got a bastard sword already. And I already know the druid is going to be a pain in the tail to find a weapon for, so I think we're good. I think I'm all set here. Is there anything else I got to run back in and sell? Oh no, arrows. Arrows go to you. I'll give you 80. I'll keep 20 just in case, because you never know. At least now I can use the longbow. Oh, it's a short bow. At least now I can use the short bow. What do you have? You've also got a short bow. Can I buy a longbow for either or both of us? Let's find out.
It's been
Yeah.
dreadful slow business lately.
Oh, 112. That's why I didn't buy one before. It's not, it can't possibly be all that good. Speed 7. Oh. Better range and accuracy, but it's slower. Never mind. It's not. Yeah, no. That's not an issue. That's one of the things too that I'm thinking to myself, well, the short bow is faster and that will get their bow skill up quicker because they'll be shooting more arrows. And then I realize there's no bow skill. The only skill improvement stuff is level 2. It's a mind change. It makes me chuckle that this used to be, this style of gameplay was once, you know, what I was immersed in, and not only did I kind of let that go by the wayside, but I've also totally forgotten it. So, you know, it's interesting. All right, we got to check around and see if there's any other quests or anything that needs doing here. That's Nessie we talked to, Commoner.
Yes?
There's money to be made in Nushkal. They need mercenaries. Oh, the iron mines are infested with monsters. Well, that's terrible. No wonder there's such an iron crisis. Now we know why. Okay. Healing potion. Oh boy, do we ever need them.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh. Dip. Okay, that was the same conversation as before. So we've talked to the people here. I can go upstairs, I guess. Take the whole crew with me, even though there's probably nothing going on here. Here. I'm just going to grab you.
Spit it out.
Spit it out.
Sorted.
Okay. Hello. Nobleman. Apologies. I certainly may not inquire. Well, some people are just going to be rude, and you're just going to kind of have to deal with that. Locked. Nothing in there. I assume as a level 1 thief, anything that's locked, it's not even worth trying to open it.
Hey, get out of me way, you crummy loggerhead.
Okay. Oh man, don't you fret your poor head about it, little man. You are not worth the trouble to kill. Yeah, okay. Well, it's vaguely interesting. Oh, a warhammer. Nice. That'll fetch between 1 and 2 gold downstairs, probably. All right. That's the other thing about old Dungeons and Dragons. I remember reading in the Dungeon Master's Guide about, you know, don't do this, you know, Mr. Beast grand giveaway thing to, you know, in all of your games. You just, you know, people need to earn their money. So if they open a chest, there doesn't have to be something in it. If there is something in it, it can just be, you know, a tin cup and a couple of gold or something.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
There's a rogue ogre with a belt fetish to the south of the Friendly Arm Inn. Okay, I got that belt. Okay, well, I got that.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
I got 70 gold for giving him a thing back. All right. Well, that was good. I guess it's good that we luckily were able to kill that ogre, so now we don't have to go back and do that.
A man shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to first.
This I was telling MPS this morning. This morning. What time is it? Yeah, we've been going for almost 2 hours here.
You rang.
I jumped in here on yesterday's Get Acquainted with the Game thing that I did, and
I'm on it.
this little piece of music, I should time it. I believe it's about 15 to 20 seconds long, which means that you hear the full song every 3 to 4 times a minute, and it never stops. And I'm thinking, well, of course it did, because they
Go on then.
had no budget and no disk
Sorted.
space to save hundreds of gigabytes worth of music for no reason back in 1999. And so this is pretty cool that they actually even had a song for the tavern. But it's
No
like an
time
ice
to
pick in my brain after about the 400th time I hear that song. This is so fun. This is so fun. About time you showed. Here, I need these tunics cleaned and pressed by the evening, and be extra careful with the golden pantaloons. What? Pantaloons pressed and... Yeah. I'm chaotic good. I do whatever I feel like. As long as it's for good for me. He gave me the pantaloons. Okay. Now I have his pants. Am I legit supposed to figure out what to do with him, or I guess I could just walk out and not tell anybody? Huh. Okay. Do. Nothing there. Oh, leather armor and another friggin' quarterstaff. I'm not even going to bother to take that out. All right. Onward, party.
Sorted.
All right.
I'm on it.
I wonder if there was anybody else that we...
You
Should've-
fool adventurers better be responsible out there.
Yes, that's my name. Yeah. Well, thank you for warning me. Okay, so I didn't quite get everybody here. Sorry.
Yes?
Apprentice blacksmith. Okay, because the iron shortage. Okay. That's Nessie again. That was that person. These people, whelp. A couple of commoners here. Is this another? She vanished. There.
You fool adventurers better be responsible out there.
Yes, friend?
Okay, I think I'm just getting the same stories every time. Go back out. I think we got it all set here. Who are you?
Yes?
Okay, yeah.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, we did that. Thank you for my...
Sorted.
Okay, so then, now that the assassination is taken care of, attempt is taken care of,
Yes?
okay. There's a lot of, it's difficult sometimes to know
Hello, pal.
Jordan! I don't understand how the combat works. Is it the same kind of thing here where you have to pause on pause and do micro stuff? I don't know. The only I think I started Baldur's Gate 2 about 800 years ago, and I'm pretty sure I never actually finished that game. So I have no clue. How's it going out there? You staying out of trouble? Yeah, it's I've been oh look, there's two doors here. That's interesting. We just well, that's good. We just got done with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and that's yet again a very different setup, and really
You are welcome here in Glitter Gold.
okay. But it's really fun to go back to the the old legacy stuff and see how things have evolved. Okay, so nothing I can sell to you. I should have sold that stuff back to him. That's all right. Yeah, well, something about wasting people's time. You're welcome to follow my footsteps as I run in little circles. Not as good. Glad to have you along for the time you have. I don't really need to do healing potions now that I've got somebody who can do a little healing.
Sorted.
So I guess we're okay. Okay, that doesn't lead anywhere. So that's all we got here. And you can allegedly identify things for me, right? Where did you go? You're sneaky. I gotta see if you can...
Glitter Gold guide your eye on your travels.
Yeah, they do identify. For how much? $100. Well, what the hell? You gotta use your money when you have it, right? So, tell me what it is. Cursed Girdle of Femininity and Masculinity. A rare yet oft discussed magical item is wrought with the most powerful magic. Anyone unfortunate enough to secure it around their waist instantly finds their gender to be transformed. It is said that not 50 years past, a nameless court jester was beheaded for presenting the girdle as a gift to Duke Lobelan's lover. Oops. May only be removed with the remove curse spell. Geez, I'm glad I didn't put that on. Not that it matters, but that would have been inconvenient. So I have another one here. I also have the golden pantaloons, but that's not armor that I'm aware of. So or I don't know, is it? No. It's a thing that I don't know what to do with. Yeah, let's run one more identify. Maybe this is something of value. I got it from Candle Keep when I was there anyway, so...
Glitter Gold guide your eye on your travels.
I have no idea what you're saying. Let's see. Belt. Identify my belt. Cold resistance, 100%. Doubles all fire-based damage taken. Okay. That's a... I guess up until I get something that has fire, I can just wear it and not think about it too much.
Sorted.
Okay? So we got to go see if we can sell that girdle off, because it cost me 100 gold for...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'm on it.
Finding out that it's a cursed joke item. Back to the song here.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Okay. Let's see, buy and sell. Longsword, warhammer. Oh, I get my 100 back. That's nice. Oh, I'm still not wearing that one. Put that one back on. I think that was everything. Just make sure I'm not carrying a lot of extra stuff. I gotta load the arrows into her. He's gotta learn that stuff. If he can. Chihira, I thought she got a spell also. Okay, I need to check that stuff too. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, so we just put that back on for the time being. Oh, he's got a ring that he could sell. Bloodstone ring. Yeah, I think... Okay, well, let me do that now here. Mage spells. So she had... Oh, yeah, she has priest spells. So she's got a couple of cures and an entangle. That makes sense. She's got anything else? Zone of Sweet Air. Harper's Call. What does that do? Necromancy. Okay. Oh, she's not a Harper. Okay.
You have need of me?
This, me! I really get freaked out when you do that to me over and over again. He doesn't have anything else of value here. Let's see. But in the inventory for this guy... Oh, that's what... So I got that. And then Magic Missile. Wait, doesn't he have that already? No, he has Larlock's Minor Drain. But can Jahira, she can't use Magic Missile because she's not priest based. So we may as well have him try and write it. Okay, so he's got one of them, and then... Oh, this is for him too. Magical Field of Force, as if it were scale mail armor, which is pretty good. Cumulative with Dexterity. Okay. Nice. Alright then. So he's got... He can memorize 2 things, and now he has 22 spells. Alright. That's the delight of being level 1. How close are we to level 2, by the way? 1482, so not very soon. That's fine. With 6 people, we're doing just fine here. Nobody needs to memorize stuff because they got all that done. I think we're done. I think we're ready.
I could do no other.
Okay.
You rat. Right, what's this then?
Okay. Pickle
You
flute.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright then.
I'm on it.
I should check the back here one more time. We didn't really get much time to think or to look here the last time. Then we'll head on out, see what the rest of this zone has to offer. Okay. Oh, it's a guard.
Hello?
That's right, I checked this. There wasn't anything back here. Yeah. All right, off we go then. We have had enough of this place. I'm just so helpless.
Yes, friend?
Yeah. I keep thinking at some point...
You said something?
Oh. Yeah. Alright, let's go see what's around here. Time we got? Oh, it's only a little after 10. I go for a little while longer and then take off here. Another 20 minutes, maybe. Oh, you know what, though? Yeah. That was, oh, that's really cool. It's, I'm, 99. It's pretty old. But yeah, I do too. Actually, my first computer ever was also a Macintosh. Well, no, my first computer that is anywhere still around was a Macintosh. Also, that was a beautiful thing, both as a user of it, but then as a programmer, because it was an event-based operating system instead of a whatever the heck. All of the old, super old machines were. So it was a really cool thing, and give you one of those back, I think. Oh no, she's already got one. How many do you have? You only have one. So it was awesome, cool. He has one. Okay. But it was also it was the best gaming machine, honestly, that was ever out there. My first computer was an Abacus, a VIC 20. Nice. The first computer I ever had at home was a Commodore PET, and I was with the tiny little screen and the little keyboard with the keys that were about this big, and that was really cool at the time. That was 1979 or 80, I think, and that was yeah. So had 8K of memory. 8K of memory. My microphone has more memory in it than that. It's pretty incredible stuff. I was going to put arrows into this lady here. There we go. All right. The Commodore. Yeah. I remember a few years after that, once I had a job and could buy my own stuff, I went ahead and upgraded that. I think I was done with high school by then. I upgraded that to a Commodore 64. And that was, my God, that was a powerful beast. Eventually it came with giant floppy disk drives. I think it was the 5.5 inch version. You could have two or one. I ended up buying a single floppy because the second one would have cost about as much as a car. So the Commodore would be yeah. Spare no one. Well, there's nobody here by that name, so I don't think we're sparing anybody. But thank you for your attention.
Something
and
troubling you?
Can I just unclick it? No.
Hardly worth my time.
Yeah,
My blade will cut you down to size.
There's a second one. Wait a minute. What are you? Pickle flute. Come on, man. Sit here with your bow. Hey, aha! There you go. Nice. We'll call that a fat success. Atari 800 XL. Oh, that's sweet, Victor. Yeah, it's a good thing when you get a chance to do that. Not so many. It's not that usual to find people that want to do that. I'm not really speaking so much about me, like, you know, sitting in my little rocking chair, but it's not super typical that people go out of their way to talk to folks in either direction. So it's cool that you've got both the opportunity and the interest to do that. Oh, helmets! Well, that's just super. Cribbage wizard. Yeah, it's... My wife and I used to play a lot of cribbage at one point. I'm not sure why we stopped. It's probably because she kept beating me too much. I don't know, but... That's one of the weird things about me, is... what was that? Is that it's... yeah, cribbage. It's a fun-ass game. It was... we should probably play again. But... fun fact about me is I love to play games,
sunny or not, it's
sports,
nice to enjoy the out of doors.
All of this stuff. I love to play it in a semi to spirited competitive way, and I do not give one small rat's ass about whether I win or not. So I'll play really hard, and then you know, you play cribbage and the other person wins, and I'm like, that was fun. So I got zero, you know, I can be really competitive, but I have zero requirement that I actually win the game. So there's probably some deficiency there, but let's see, this guy, he definitely needs a helmet. I am not a type A anything. Okay, that's another bastard sword. It's not for me to use. And you have one too. And you can't use one. And you have one. Okay. Wait, can she use one? No, thief cannot use a bastard sword. Oh man, that'd be fun. Dude, we should totally do that. That would be a fun thing to do. I would be up for that. See, I you think of these things. This is really good. So there were more of them. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, I played chess, mostly with my older brother. It was fun, but I never became, I'm not even going to say good, I never became able to fully play beyond a rudimentary thing and a level, and I realized decades later that the neurodivergence thing, when you don't have the ability to focus and you don't have the ability to, you know, I can aggregate data from a huge number of sources and distill it into something meaningful in a very short order. But what I can't do is put things in sequence, in order, in multiple dimensions, and then hold them there. That's kind of like going outwards rather than drawing inwards. So chess, where you have to analyze things in sequences out, and you have to see optimal pathways outwards. I can go about two moves ahead, and then, yes, but what about the third move? And I'm like, no idea. And then the whole house of cards comes down. So it's certain types of strategy games, if it requires assimilating information and then making shrewd decisions based on the information that's there, then I can play those. But yeah, it really is interesting. I wonder, in Norway, everybody's following Magnus Carlsen around, and he's like, it's super cool and popular to be interested in him, and hey, yeah, there's a massive resurgence, and there is there's a lot of interest on YouTube also. People are, you have people like Anna Cromling and the Botiz sisters, and so there's a lot of kind of crossover between being, young and popular, and then also playing chess too. It's really cool to see. So yeah, that was the thing, that when I started watching people who were playing chess competitively, that they're like, nope, that's a 9.2 and this is an 8.6, or this, the probabilities or what, and it's really impressive, but it's a foreign world for me. Let's see. They're slightly difficult.
Your voice is ambrosia.
Oh. Yeah, cast another spell. Why not?
My blade will cut you down to
Oh,
size.
we got 3 of them here. In that case, who are you? He has slightly different. It looks like he's got slightly different armor on. Hobgoblin. Nah, it's just an illusion or something. Well, the improved armor seems to be helping here. Also, having extra fighters is helping. Oh, that's really cool.
Hardly worth my time.
Yeah, when my son was in elementary school, they wanted me to start a chess club. I'm not sure why it was me, but I started it. But that was all. That was as far as I went. So. Yeah, a lot of this stuff here. Bloodstone gem. All right. Yeah, I was going to say there were 3. Nice. Oh, he's full even. Give me somebody.
Yes?
Go loot that for me, would you? Here, hang on.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
Can you?
Can I help you?
Yeah.
I can, but try.
All right. Oh, really? That's Mr. MPS. That is actually very impressive, and I am very impressed. That's cool. Three steps ahead. Interesting. In terms of it, is that about like analyzing your competition and trying to strategize before it's too late kind of thing? Dang it, I gotta go back to the tavern and sell all this junk here. Yeah.
Spit it out. Right, what's this then?
Oh, wait. What's going on with you? Oh, he's encumbered. Oh, for effing cow. All right. How much? Oh, we are 172 out of 170. That's not so bad. So I can. Oh, you can wear a helmet. Oh, awesome. That's good. Problem solved. Problem solved. Well, since we got them done, I think. You know what, though? The concept of chess as applied to business strategy actually makes a lot of sense. Up here, I've been involved in a couple of startup projects, and there have been notable instances where the presence of management being, or the ability of management to be able to say, oh wait, so if we go here and we do this, and then while our competition is there, we can pivot and do that, and then we will arrive at the point where both we and our competition need to be about a year and a half before they do. Gosh, that would have been really nice. And they were not receptive to that. And now they are not where they should be. So.
Right, what's this then?
Yeah. Yeah. And in a lot of cases, I have noticed that while it's not impossible to recover if you make a major mistake, if you're playing at a high level of competitive skill, in many cases, depending on how, if they move and then they realize 2 moves later, oh, I shouldn't have done that, in many cases, they'll continue to play, but it's just over. You know, in some cases, there's just no way back. So you part of the game seems, at a high level, seems to be just trying to maneuver your opponent into doing one wrong thing, and then you can take them out after that. So everybody who needs a helmet has one. Okay. Does anybody else need to sell anything? Yep, he does. Joya's flame dance ring. Who is Joya? Do I know her or him? And did they give me a quest? Let's check the journal here. Holy cow. Okay, important events. Rogue work. Friendly army inn is finished. Oh, I've arrived safely. Travel to Nashkel. I don't see anything here. Okay. 3 moves ahead. Oh yeah, well that makes sense if it was about chess. Yeah. Yeah. That is also a super important thing, because you don't win all the time, and sometimes it is not winning to simply take everything. And sometimes it's better to be tactical and find the things that that actually mean something. It's interesting too, because I've been focusing a lot on the gaming industry lately, and it's you see in. I mean, the industry is in a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of problems at the moment. It's not Joya. I don't see a Joya anywhere. But there's shades, there's hints of, when you say, okay, nope, we're just going to cancel this project. We can't do this this game anymore because we're our backs are up against the wall. We need to cut things off and then focus on the stuff that's going to be a lot more likely to be profitable, whatever it is. But
you rang.
But the thing is,
sorted.
They get the cutting part, where they're like, oh, okay, we need to shut down this project and we need to do that. But then they act like they've done the right thing. You go, no, that was supposed to be followed by and then. Instead of, there, look at all the money we saved. We fired 82 people and we killed a game. And it's like, what is wrong with you people? Keep thinking. Don't stop there. But no, a lot of times that's not it. It's interesting. It had to be somebody I talked, or she had to be in here somewhere. I think. Yeah. Do you have like, I mean, is chess like your favorite strategy game, or do you have like a list of things that you really like to do, or have really enjoyed? Oh my God. Whoops. Panzer, yeah.
I'm on it.
Landrin. Wait a minute. Did I talk to you last time?
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Spider infestation in Baragost. Yeah, okay. That was weird. For some reason, I didn't see him. I wonder if that's... Except I know I've talked to the lady. Otherwise, how would I have... Oh, I haven't got her quest, though. Yeah. So I found her ring, but I haven't found her. Okay. Well, maybe she's not in here then. Okay. Connected to the south wall and has an east-facing door. Oh, I think I went in the wrong... Okay. I cheated. I do that sometimes, because, you know... Sometimes you gotta do that. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, it is. I agree. We tend to focus on the elite level of skill in any sport or any game.
I'm on it.
But
go on then.
Sometimes at the lower level, it's actually a lot more fun to see the games go. The contests. So.
I'm on it.
Oh, I used to play Risk. I had completely forgotten about that. I have not thought about Risk in about 100 years. That is a fun game. Yes, I used to play it as a board game, and then at one point the Macintosh it came out with a computer game, so that you didn't have to mess around with the somebody bumping the table and then everybody lost all of their pieces. But oh, that was a fun one. Oh, here. I missed this place.
Right, what's this then?
Yes?
How fun. This too meta. Why? What's it just because the game becomes different when people are playing at the competition level? I used to play Magic again back in the day. That was a lot of fun too. My son and I, we did some playing. I'm pretty sure we played Magic. I remember back in the old days, old days. He wanted to get into Pokemon cards, and me being the asshole father that I was, I told him that he could get Pokemon cards, but only if he agreed to learn how to actually play the game that was on the cards, and he was very happy to do that. So he and we played a lot of Pokemon with each other, and so that was fun too. But I remember computer company I was working in. Once I was done with the school age stuff, there were a few people there who suddenly started appearing with these cards, and I didn't really pay much attention. But after a while, I said, "Oh, Magic! Oh, I should take a look at this." And I'm like, "Ah, I gotta play this." Yeah. This legit, at when my son was in elementary school, yeah, there we go. So now I've got the flame dance ring for her. The big thing there,
Good on you if you saved the day.
400 experience. That was worth doing. Reputation increased. Shee-hoo. The big thing was Charizard. So everybody had to have a Charizard card. All of the kids who didn't have a Charizard card lied about it when they went to school to say, yes, I have 4 of them at home, but I can't bring any of them to school, right? So legit, this true story. He and I would go to, there was a game store down the road from where we lived. And so he and I would sneak over there every now and then. We used to go grocery shopping at the Safeway. And so, you know, I'd look at him and he'd look at me and it's like, yeah, we got to go in here and buy a couple of packs of cards. So, and I used to kind of tease him about it a little bit, but at one point, we jumped back in the car and I tossed him the pack and I said, open it up. This one's got a Charizard in it. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, I can feel it. It's, you know, you can feel it in the pack. It's got one in there. And he's like, okay. He opens it up. Fuck me. There was a Charizard in it. He's like, what? How did you know that? And I'm like, okay, well, I was just blowing air through my hat, but yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's cool.
Right, what's this then?
I think that was about the only thing that I ever used a handheld Nintendo for. I actually ended up with one of them, not because I desperately wanted to own it. I just ended up with one. I don't even remember how, but I actually played one of the Pokemons, red, green, blue, silver, aquamarine, I don't even remember. And it was fun. It definitely held my interest for a while. So
I don't want to seem confrontational, but could you be a little less, evil?
I'll not be mocked, thou most slanderous harlot.
Dude, that was not nice. Slanderous harlot. We don't criticize people for their life choices, okay? Czar? Ex-Czar? Yeah. It's the new way. Man, that would be another whole let's sit around, drink beer, and have a discussion thing. Just in terms of as games age. No, as the population ages, it's not ages. As we continue to have the same experience over and over again, like with games where you head out with a sword and you go adventure and you find stuff. For example, I gotta go all the way back to check this stuff out because we never went that far. Okay, I was assuming I could go around the castle, so we'll run all the way back over here now. Then, when people come out with new games, gradually, it's not an instant shift, but gradually, because we have been through this already and we require something different, the games have to become either more. They have to become more serving. So they have to feed you more or feed you faster or do something that will engage you, you know, more intensely than the last version. Otherwise, you know, World of Warcraft 2, World of Warcraft 3. shades of World of Warcraft. And so then all of a sudden you come out with something and you go, so what's this game like? Well, it's World of Warcraft kind of, except it's pretty much the same. At that point, people are just like, nah, that's okay. I'll just stick with the one that I have. And it's really interesting. You look at a lot of the team versus team games, Valorant and Overwatch and these kinds of things. Studios keep coming out with new versions. Here comes Marathon. Well, it's an extraction shooter. Okay, like Tarkov, right? Well, they don't have the pretty neon suits that we do. Okay, and Marathon. There can be good ideas in that, but what I see is that people are looking at that game even before it comes out and going, it's not going to have enough good stuff in it. No, it's not going to be good enough in order to drag me away from what I have now. It would have to be chock full of special content in order to get me interested. So in that cycle, it starts off gradually, but then it gets faster and faster. You had Ultima Online, and then you had EverQuest, and then you had World of Warcraft. And then after that, you could see the wheels start to rotate. Now, in certain parts of the world, they're coming out with a new MMORPG every 2 weeks that you can play on your phone. And those, you load up the game, and it's like, oh, we'll get you to level 20 automatically. You can just sit here and watch the stuff roll in, and then after a while, you can use your online credits to start buying upgrades so that you can keep that pace up. Is that fun? Well, maybe not, but that's the evolution that we're kind of on the track of. Yeah. Yeah. It's I did a pretty good job of staying out of the online forums and stuff in terms of looking up, well, what about this? What about that? And there near the end of the game. What was it? It was that time when I went on that thing where I was supposed to steal a bunch of stuff for this dude.
Seem confrontational, but
yeah.
could you be a little less?
And then I stole stuff and gave it to him, and he was like,
"Oh, speak no more.
Okay.
My sweet tooth."
Yeah, thank you for the stuff. I guess maybe I'll do something with that later. And it had been so irritating because it's not my strong suit to go look for stuff. That I actually went. That was one of the times where I'm like, okay, I got to go look this up. How much more of this, do I have to put up with? And then it was like, oh yeah, you might meet him later, and then you have to do this other bizarre thing. And I'm like, okay, we're not dealing with him anymore. That felt so good.
Stop touching me!
I could do no other.
Spare no one. Not even ourselves.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yep, the armor's working great now. Okay. Yeah, and that's a yeah, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does, because he can't take any weight.
Spit it out.
The
Right, what's this then?
Okay. Standard stuff here. When I'm playing shooters or shooter sandbox, open shooters like Fallout and Mass Effect and that kind of thing, I'm really hopeless because I open every last box and I look around for every, okay, oh, here's another little cabinet. Maybe if I look behind that, there will be something there. And only until I've played enough of the game where I'm like, okay, they only put their you know, loot chests here in these types of places, then I can stop looking. But otherwise, I just have to follow it along endlessly. I could have gone that way. It looked blocked off last time. All right. Much more to... there could be something over here. We'll go look. Yeah. Are you, do you normally kind of just blaze through or yeah. And for me, especially if it's a shooter, I do it because I'm paranoid about running out of ammo, especially if I'm playing at higher levels where the ammo has been reduced in terms of what we get. And I'm so freaking weird too, because I'll be like, oh, I might run out of shotgun shells. I have shotgun shells, and I have a shotgun, and I don't really have other ammo, but maybe I can kill that guy with a stick instead of using my shotgun, because then I don't have to use any shells. The endless quest for more space, more backpack space. I think in Fallout 4, in the end, the only reason I really tolerated companions much wasn't because they were wonderfully helpful at fighting, because all they did was get in your way, but they could carry just hundreds of pounds of stuff, and that was always highly desirable for me. Especially because in Fallout 4, I spent all of my time crafting stuff and upgrading this and building that and making settlements that have, you know, houses and special little things and turrets and stuff.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Sorted.
Yeah.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Alrighty. So now, I'm getting 1 for the leather armor. This is probably not a... This is probably a sign I don't have to be this fussy about picking stuff up. So there's nothing this guy can sell me at this point that I need. Oh, longbows. That was going to be the... I can afford 1 for one of the archers that uses it all the time. What does a quarterstaff do? Is that 1/6? Yeah. Warhammer. Can druids use a warhammer? No. Can you use a mace? No. You can't use anything. I guess it doesn't really matter, but... No, there's nothing there that I need. I don't think at this point I need to buy healing potions yet. So I think we're just done with this place. Quarterstaff. Yeah, yeah. Favorite side quest NPC before the wedding? Oh man, I'm drawing a complete blank. I did 400 things. I can't remember any of them. Nice. Gonna take on Sigismund's camp. Holy cow. As a character, I really liked Lucky, what's his name? And I really enjoyed bumping into him, even though he was kind of poignant, until I was on the way from Zhelyov to Takov and ran into him on the road between there, kind of where the mountain cliffs are. He'd fallen off the cliff and he was just dead in the pathway. And I was like, now I'm just sad because I miss that guy. But he was kind of a fun little breath of fresh air. Yeah, Riddler Barley. He was fun too.
Sorted.
He was always so cheerful, so happy to see you too. That was really cool. All right. So where do we go from here? Oh, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go away. There's nothing.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I wonder if bandits. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. I got 4 of them attacking me. This will be a good place to stop, either because I am victorious or because I have to go back and load a save from 2 hours ago. We'll see what we have. Okay. So my little mage guy, he has no spells. Alright, so your job is to walk the hell away.
Hardly worth my time.
Yeah, well, we have what we have here. And they're shooting at us. So, who are you?
Yes?
Okay, you're going to go here.
You've a task?
You are also going to go here.
Yep.
You're going to shoot this one. And you are going to go attack this one.
You rang.
Actually, we're all gonna go after this guy here. Okay.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Go on then.
I care not. You're a queer fellow. My blade will cut you down to size.
And the rivers run red!
Nature's servant awaits.
Spit it out.
Oh no!
How unfortunate.
She died? That is unacceptable. She was my best friend. Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I will let that stand. I don't know. I don't have any particular love for specific people here. So we'll see how that goes. I got to think about that one. Jarda the Great. Who was Jarda the Great? Oh, he was the dude who was like in the invincible fighter guy that we thrashed repeat. Yes, I remember that. And we had to beat him, and then it was like now he's even more great or something like that because he fought the some dude who was better than him. Yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed that one a lot. Oh, that was fun. Damn. But I think we're about at the end for me here. You guys can go on talking. I gotta wrap it up here. Great company tonight. Thanks, guys. It was really good to have you all along for the ride. Really appreciate it. You guys are the most fun, best folks ever. So yeah, I hate to break up the party, but I'm gonna head on my way. So you guys take care. Where are we? Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So I'll try and get at least one stream day in, probably around the same time this weekend. If I can do two, that's great. But we'll see how it goes. Still a lot going on around here. We're shifting into summer, so we're spending a lot more time outdoors. But anyway, y'all take care. Great to see you all. Hope to see you again. We'll be back again. Good night.